Here we go again. We're ready for language, and we are on our 42nd vocabulary word. The word is loathe. This is a really good word to use. I really like this word. Loathe, loathe, loathe. Definition: to dislike greatly. Sentence: I loathe Brussels sprouts. Synonym: hate. Antonym: like. So this is not love. Don't mistake this word for love. It's loathe. Loathe. Now, I don't really like their sentence, and you can probably tell me why. To just say I loathe Brussels sprouts has no meaning to it. Doesn't really tell us anything. I would add a because, okay? Because they taste like cabbage. Because they stink. Because they always turn out mushy. Okay? Give me a reason. Okay? Don't just say I loathe Brussels sprouts. That is not a good sentence. But we could go with this whole time we're in now. I loathe coronavirus because I've had to stay in my home and miss school. Okay, so something that you loathe and then the reason why is the better sentence. Okay, now we are going to review the 3 sentences that I asked you to do on your own yesterday, but I did not give you the answers for. And I want to go over those with you today and make sure that you have a good understanding of what it is that you're doing, that you're making sure you're catching those indirect objects and you're asking yourself the proper questions. So this is a really good time to check yourself. Remember, we love corrections. We love seeing what we can do and then fixing our mistakes. That's what a wise person, a wise student does. Okay, here we go. The rainy weather gave the farmland needed water for the dry crops. What gave the farmland needed water for the dry crops? Weather, subject, noun. What is being said about the weather? Weather, gave, verb. Gave what? What did it give? It gave water. Verify the noun. Does water mean the same thing as weather? No, because it does not. It's giving water. Water, direct object. Gave, I'm going to remember today. Gave, verb, transitive. Gave the water for what? For the farmland, indirect object. Okay. The, article, adjective. What kind of water? Needed, adjective. What kind of weather? Rainy, adjective. The, article, adjective. For, preposition. For what? Crops, object of the preposition. What kind of crops? Dry, adjective. The, article, adjective. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. Verb transitive, check again. For the dry crops, prepositional phrase, period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? Nope. Is the sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, hope you got all those. His real estate agent showed him the house on the river with a fishing dock and 2 boats. Who showed him the house on the river with a fishing dock and 2 boats? Agent, subject, noun. What is being said about the agent? Agent showed, verb. Showed what? House. Verify the noun. Does house mean the same thing as agent? No. House, direct object. Showed. Verb transitive. Showed the house to whom? Him, indirect object. The, article, adjective. Which agent? Real estate, adjective. Whose agent? His, possessive pronoun, adjective. On, preposition. On what? River, object of the preposition. The, article, adjective. With preposition. With what? Dock and boats. Compound object of the prepositions. How many boats? 2. Adjective. And conjunction. What kind of dock? Fishing. Adjective. A article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. Verb transitive, check again. On the river, prepositional phrase, with a fishing dock and 2 boats, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, how'd you do on that one? Did you get them all? Did you get those compound object of the prepositions? Okay. The majestic eagle fed its baby eaglets a salmon from the fast-flowing river below. Who fed its baby eaglets a salmon from the fast-flowing river below? Eagle, subject, noun. What is being said about eagle? Eagle fed, verb. Fed what? Now be careful here. Okay? What did it? It fed the salmon. Okay? Verify the noun. Salmon mean the same thing as eagle. No. Salmon, direct object, fed, verb transitive. Because we say, a lot of times we'll say that my mom fed me or fed the baby. But that's not really true. What you're feeding is the food, okay? Like if you feed something through a tube, okay, what you're feeding is what you're pushing. So the mom is feeding peas to the baby, or is feeding the baby peas. Okay? So, the eagle fed what? Salmon. Fed the salmon to what? Eaglets. Indirect object. What kind of eaglets? Baby. Adjective. Whose eaglets? Its. Possessive pronoun adjective. A. Article adjective. What kind of eagle? Majestic. Adjective. The. Article adjective. From. Preposition. From what? The river. Object of the preposition. What kind of river? Fast flowing. Adjective. The. Article adjective. Fed from where? Below. Adverb. Subject, noun, verb transitive, indirect object, direct object, pattern 3, check. From the fast-flowing river, prepositional phrase, period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb, separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, so I hope you went back and you corrected anything that you saw that you didn't get. I hope that you corrected it. I want to make sure that you're still, this is still going to be so helpful when you go on to 6th grade if you can label sentences and understand what makes them up. This is so important to language. You will have better sentences yourself. You will be able to read better. You will be able to write better. This may seem like it's not important, but it is. It's building a foundation that you absolutely need to be a good reader and a good writer. Okay, now today instead of going on and doing more sentences, we're going to practice that good writing with doing another paragraph. So here is how we're going to start. This is your topic. We have been confined to our houses for many weeks. Confined means stuck in, okay? We have been confined to our house for many weeks, comma, and there are many things I have missed. Do you see how this is a proper compound? We have to put a comma and if we're going to have a proper compound sentence. And there are many things I have missed. 3 things I have missed are blank, blank, and blank. The first thing is blank. And then tell me about that thing, okay? Either why you missed it or what you're going to do. That's why I started with I will. Like your supporting sentence can be to tell me what you would like to do when you're done, okay? So let's say if it's a restaurant, the first thing I missed is going to Olive Garden. Then your supporting sentence can tell me maybe what you would like to get there. The first thing I would order is blank, okay? Or we usually go out to eat as a family every Friday. And that can be your supporting sentence. Or tell me a little bit either about it or what you would like to have. Make sure you've got two separate sentences for each point. So you're going to have the first thing and then a sentence, the second thing, sentence, the third thing, sentence. And then your conclusion is going to be this. I have missed blank, blank, and blank, your three things again because we want to restate it. But I have enjoyed blank. And I want you to tell me something you have enjoyed about this time being at home. Okay? And just because I put one blank here does not mean that that's one word. It's whatever it is. But I have enjoyed blank. Playing games with my family, or spending more time outside, or watching my wonderful teacher on the video. Whatever it is, okay? I have enjoyed blank. Okay? Send me your paragraphs through email or text. Make sure that I have them. I want to see them and read them. Okay? So send me your paragraph sometime. I'd love to have it today, but by the end of this week, I want your paragraph. And then in the comments below, I want to go back to this. I want you to give me a good sentence using the word loathe. Using the word loathe. Okay? You can even use some of the characters that we've done in books before. It doesn't have to be I loathe. Those are the weakest sentences possible. The best sentences have really good subjects. Like to change this completely, I would say, the little boy loathes Brussels sprouts because they're mushy. Okay, instead of I. So give me a good sentence using the word loathe. Use Ivy. What does Ivy loathe? Ivy loathes blank. Okay. Choose any of the characters we've talked about. Okay. Use something. Give me a really impress me with your sentence. Okay. All right. Go.